Hi, I am Amrita Shreya.
And my name is Devanata. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Right now we're sitting under the banyan tree, the sacred banyan tree in Nityananda's ashram. And today's video we're going to share a really simple yet amazingly powerful technique to open all your chakras and to prepare yourself for Kundalini awakening. All of you must have heard about the chakras and that they're different energy centers in the body, and that they have to do with spirituality, and that opening the chakras, awakening the chakras is very important. And there are many techniques to do this. Each chakra must have hundreds of techniques. And we used to practice Kriya Yoga before we met Swamiji. And there was a whole program which we did 1 year where you have to open all the chakras one by one. So for each chakra you'll have different meditations, different asanas, different yoga poses, different mudras, different mantras, everything. And it was quite difficult, and in the end it took us like 2 hours every morning to practice this. And this was all before we met Swamiji. And then one of the last satsangs, I was reading satsangs on the internet, and I found just one sentence where Swamiji said integrity is the best way to open all the chakras. It was just one sentence, and that got me thinking, and that is what got us making this video. Because all these difficult techniques where you have to stand upside down, you have to blow your nose left and right, hold this mudra, your eyes crossed, all at the same time, and you have to get up early in the morning because it will take you a lot of time, and then one by one go through all the chakras. And he just says, well, just practice this one thing called integrity, and just make that part of your life, and all your chakras will be opened. It almost sounds too simple. But it's really an amazing technique that will do the job of opening all the chakras without you having to have all this technical knowledge, without you having to have this yogic body and all this knowledge of how and which chakra to open when. And so let's get to the topic, integrity. What is integrity?
The definition that Swamiji gives for integrity is you fulfilling the words you give to yourself and to others. And it's both the words you speak out loud as the words you're speaking inside yourself, just in your head, so your thoughts. So it means whatever word you give, from small to big. Maybe you tell your mom you will give her a call, or you said I'll marry you and I'll be with you the rest of my life. Whatever word you give, you fulfill it. And with integrity, one thing which is very important, which happens when you practice integrity, is that your confidence in yourself will grow, and the confidence other people have in you will grow. Because if you always fulfill your words, then when you speak a word, you will also believe yourself. For instance, if you tell yourself, I'll wake up early morning for yoga, but then early morning comes and you just feel like sleeping, so you sleep. Then next day maybe again you tell yourself, okay, I'll wake up this time, and then you sleep again. Then the third morning you won't have the confidence in yourself that you'll actually make it happen. So without integrity, we'll lose our self-confidence. With integrity, we build confidence and completion in our words, completion in our being.
Yeah. We'll know that whatever promise we make, whatever words we give, whatever thoughts we have, we will make them into reality. And the more you do this, and the more fanatic you are about it, you really should practice integrity to the letter. If you say I will be there 3 o'clock, means you should be there a little before 3, not a few seconds after 3.
So what does integrity have to do with the chakras?
All the chakras, they are connected with some kind of emotion and with some kind of thought pattern, and there's some kind of thought trend that is blocking each chakra. So the first chakra, for example, Muladhara chakra, it is blocked by fantasy. So when we spend too much time in fantasy, thinking how our life should be, thinking how we should be, how others should see us, all these kind of fantasies we can have running in our head. If we spend too much time in those fantasies, the first chakra, the Muladhara chakra, will get blocked. And we can clearly see how integrity is an antidote for this. Because integrity means fulfilling the words and the thoughts you have and making them into reality. So then fantasy can no longer exist, because whatever you think, whatever is happening inside of the head, it has to become reality. You have to take action on it.
Same as for Muladhara chakra, all of the chakras are related to integrity. When you practice integrity, it will open up each of those chakras, and it prepares you for Kundalini awakening. Because for Kundalini to awaken, for the energy to move up, all the chakras need to be opened. It has to be like a clear gate, a clear passage. So practicing integrity, while it sounds very simple, you fulfill the words you give to yourself and to others. If you really start practicing it, if you do it intensely, it's a very powerful spiritual practice for opening the chakras and for awakening Kundalini.
And it starts with, the results are immediately visible in your life. You'll see that you get much more self-confidence, that you'll feel like you can do any task, and also that other people, when they come to you, they know you are the person to go to when something needs to get done. And that's the beginning stage of integrity, and you can take it much further until it actually starts to express spiritual powers in you. There's this power called Vaksiddhi, which means that whatever you say will become reality. So whatever word you utter, if you are very high in your practice, you're very far in your practice of integrity, whatever word you utter, the cosmos will fulfill for you to keep you in integrity. So first you have to show that you are in integrity to the cosmos. You have to live integrity, you have to breathe integrity. And then when this practice gradually develops, you get the power of Vaksiddhi. So then when you say something, I want to have a nice juice, or I want to have a nice meal, you'll see that somebody will come to you, bring you some nice food, bring you some nice juice. Like these small kind of things happen a lot.
So how can you bring integrity into your life? One thing is, from now on you can start being very aware of your words and your thoughts. You'll need a high awareness of what you're saying to others and to yourself. Because first you need to know, what am I saying, in order to fulfill it also. So building a high awareness of what is going on in my mind, what is going on in my conversations, is one thing. Fulfilling all the words you are giving. Another one is all the words you have left unfulfilled before. All the things you have, like the incompletions you have accumulated in your life. Words you gave to others and to yourself, but that you did not fulfill yet. Those need to be fulfilled for you to regain your confidence. Confidence is actually such an important thing also for Kundalini awakening. Swamiji says, Swami Nityananda says, that the biggest block sitting on Kundalini energy, holding it down, which doesn't allow it to awaken, is self-doubt. So you can see how it's directly related to how we explain integrity. If you don't fulfill your words, you'll lack self-confidence. So building this self-confidence is super important. And in order to get rid of all this accumulated incompletion and all the lack of self-confidence that comes with it, you need to go back and revisit all the words you gave to yourself and others, and you fulfill them. Like if 2 years ago you said to your friend, let's go and do this and that, let's go for this kind of outing, or let's have a fun weekend out. If this is a word you gave, then now do everything to make it happen. Whether it's big words or small words, the words you gave to yourself and others, fulfill them from now on, and also from the past. Now if there are situations where you can really not fulfill the word you gave, for instance you made a promise to someone who passed away and you cannot make that promise happen, then there's this like emergency option that you can take your word back. You complete your word also by completing it with your word. Because it's a promise you made with your word, you can also use your words to complete it. But you only use it for emergencies. So what you can do is you can sit down and pen down like at least 100 words you gave to yourself and others which you have not fulfilled in your life just yet. There will be much more than 100. Once you start working at it, you'll find there's a lot of things you told yourself and others which you would make happen but you didn't do yet. and actively start fulfilling them. It will also build the awareness you have of what am I actually saying to people and what am I actually thinking to myself.
Yeah, it will immensely bring down the number of thoughts you have per minute, because we'll have so many random thoughts, because we'll not be feeling like we have to do anything with the thoughts, we'll not be fulfilling them, we'll not be making them into reality. So many thoughts will be there. Oh, I want to do this, oh, I should do this, or I should have done this. Many of our thoughts will be only like this. When we start to practice integrity, we'll become aware of the thoughts and the words we are uttering. And many of the words and thoughts we will no longer utter, because we know as soon as we say something, it has to be done. It has to be made into reality. When the thoughts come down, this will help you to practice the awareness, and with more awareness you become more aware of the thoughts, so it will be easier to practice integrity. So it's the one is helping the other, like more awareness, more integrity, more awareness, more integrity. So from now on, start practicing integrity. Integrity with your words, integrity with your thoughts. Make it a lifestyle, and you'll see the difference. And we'll also put up a link over here, so you can check out Nityananda's channel. He has a lot of discourses on integrity, on the other powers also, on authenticity, responsibility and enriching. So be sure to check those out.
Thank you for watching our video. If you like the video, please give it a like and support our channel. You can also subscribe to watch our future videos. And we hope to see you next time. Be blissful.
Be blissful.